Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me again. I'm at the beautiful Layers Pilates studio, and today we are going to do a full body workout. We're going to start with our footwork. We're going to be quite heavy, so place all of your springs except for one medium spring on. So just one of those medium springs. So one of my reds I'm keeping off. I've got all the others on. I'm going to come and lie on my back and get straight into it. I'm going to take my heels hip distance apart for the first position, just lengthening down the entire body, holding the arms just alongside me onto the carriage, toes pointing up. Take a nice deep inhale. And as I exhale, I'm going to extend my legs out to open the carriage. Draw the carriage back in nice and slowly as I resist that tension. And then all the way out again. Think about lengthening down the entire body every single time you open the carriage here. Out and back in. Lovely. Get everything into alignment really nicely here. We've got a few more like this. For 4. For 3. Last 2. And then after this next one, I'm going to bring the carriage halfway back in. I'm going to do tiny, tiny pulses. Just moving the carriage a couple of inches. We're going to get this into the quad straight away. Tiny, tiny pulses here for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Press all the way out one final time, and then resist that tension slowly as you draw the carriage all the way back in. I'm going to take the balls of the feet now, hip distance apart onto the foot bar. Keep everything else the same in the body. Nice deep inhale again. And as I exhale, I'm going to press the carriage open. I'm going to resist that tension as I draw the carriage back in to the stopper, and then open again as I lengthen down the entire body, pressing the carriage all the way out and back in with control. Think about those knees staying equal distance apart as you extend the legs out and as you bring the carriage back in for 4 more times. For 3. For 2. And then after this next one, I'm going to bring the carriage halfway back in again. Tiny, tiny pulses here again. Just a couple of inches of the carriage. Tiny, tiny movement. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Extend all the way out one final time. And then slowly resist that tension as we draw the carriage back in. I'm going to now just take the left foot toes down onto the foot bar. Once I've got that, I'm going to take my right leg into a tabletop. I'm going to extend my left leg all the way out, keeping the right leg in this tabletop. So I want the knee directly above the hip. I want the ankle level with the knee. Extending out as we open the carriage, using just that left side. We're going to feel this pretty instantly. Onto that left side, we've got 4 more like this, and then we're going to hold. Hold the carriage open here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Draw the carriage in. Next time, as we extend that left leg out, we're going to keep the right knee bent, but we're going to bring that knee towards the chest. Next time, as I close the carriage, I'm going to shoot that leg nice and long over the top of the foot bar and then draw it in towards my chest again, all the way over the foot bar. I want my pelvis to stay level here the whole time as I isolate into this side every single time with control. I've got 5 more like this. for 4, for 3, for 2. And on this next one, I'm going to hold. I'm going to extend my right leg out and I'm going to draw tiny circles with that right leg. Just think about a small plate for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. I'm going to reverse the circle round, take it round the other way for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Bend it back in. Draw the carriage all the way back in. I'm going to swap the feet over now. My right toes are going to come onto that foot bar. I'm going to keep my left leg bent and I'm going to extend that leg out and draw it back in. Practice resisting that tension on this right side all the way out again and slowly resist the tension as I draw the carriage back in. We've got a few more like this. For 4, before we hold. For 3, for 2, and last one, I'm going to hold the length through that right leg for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly resist that tension as I bring the carriage all the way in. All the way out again, and then this time I'm going to add my left leg. I'm going to shoot that leg long over the foot bar and then bend that knee in towards my chest. Shoot that leg nice and long, feeling this in my right calf now, all the way over with that left leg and then bring it back in towards the chest. We've just got 4, for 3, for 2, and last one like this, all the way over. We're going to hold the carriage open now. We're going to shoot that leg up. We're going to draw those tiny circles again on this side. Keep it really small. Just think about that plate as I lengthen that leg out, pointing through the toes and keeping my hips square. For 3 more before I reverse. And now I'm going to take it round the other way. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Bend that knee in. Slowly resist that tension on the right side. Amazing, guys. Let's sit up. We're going to move now onto some upper body. So I'm going to change it onto one blue, so just one light spring. So take off all your other springs. We just need one light spring. And then we're going to come into a kneeling position facing the foot bar. So I'm going to have my knees together and I'm going to sit back onto my heels. And my bum is quite close to the shoulder rest here. I'm going to reach back and I'm going to take hold of my short loops. Just testing the tension here. And then I'm going to lengthen the arms out, palms facing the front of the room. Nice deep inhale. And as I exhale, I'm going to sweep the arms up just to about shoulder height and then wider than the body, just past the body as I return the arms, sweeping the arms up to about shoulder height and then slowly open them back, only just past the body. Four more like this. Think about keeping that length through both arms the whole time here. For 2. And then on this next one, I'm going to hold the arms at shoulder height. I'm going to open the arms out so they're level with the body. I'm then going to sweep them back to take the palms parallel again. I'm going to open them out so the arms are level with the body and then sweep them back together. Keep working with the breathing here. For 4. Last two. And then on this next one, I'm going to hold the arms nice and wide so they're level with the body. I'm going to draw tiny, tiny circles now with these arms. Keep the length through the arms, tiny, tiny circles. Again, we're going to circle around both ways. We've just got 3, for 2, for 1, and now I'm going to reverse the circle. Just tiny movement of the carriage here as I circle the arms. I don't want them to go further past the body, keeping the length through them both for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Amazing, guys. Bend the knees, bend the arms back in as you close the carriage. Lovely. We're going to do a little bit of lower body now. So I'm going to grab the box and we're going to go into some lunges. So take the box round to the right side. So you want the box to be lined up with the carriage and also with the metal part of the side of the foot bar. So just line the box up here with the frame and then step onto the box facing the front. My right toes are pointing forwards. I want that right foot over to the left side of the box. And then I'm going to tuck my left toes under. That foot is up against that closest shoulder rest. Take the hands onto the hips. You're going to bend into the right knee. Make sure that knee stays tracking over the ankle the whole time. Weight is going through the heel. Hinging forward as we lunge all the way down and then press that box away with the heel as we square the chest off to the front again. Down and up. Slowly resisting that tension every single time we draw the carriage back in. See if we can bring that chest a little bit closer towards that right knee. Press that right heel away every single time. I've got 3 more like this. And then on this next one, we're going to hold that bend in the right knee. We're going to bend into the left knee and then we're going to press it away. We're going into our scooters here. The body is not changing shape here. Think about keeping the shoulders back, rolling the shoulder blades back together. Think about that lovely long spine, holding that bend into that right knee. Take the carriage in and shoot it away. We've got 6. We've got 5. We've got 4. For 3. For 2. And last one, and then press that right heel all the way down as you bring the carriage in. Amazing, guys. Give the legs a good shake out, and we're going to go into the other side now. Now we've got our box lined up roughly in the same spot, but on the left side now, so it's lined up with the frame. We've got the left toes pointing forward. That left is going to stay on the right of the box. Take the hands onto your hips. Tuck the right toes under. That foot's pressed up against that closest shoulder rest. Hands onto the hips. We're going to hinge forward as you bend into that left knee, sending the right leg out and then pressing that left heel down as you sweep the carriage back in, out and in. Just hinging forward a little bit more every single time we lunge here. Press the weight through that left heel, out and in. Lovely. Every single time we lunge here, think about that right leg being lengthened. Think about the top of that thigh being pulled up towards the ceiling. That's going to help to really visualize getting that length through the leg, down into your lunge and back up nice and tall. We've got 5 more like this. 3 before we hold for our scooters. Last 2. And last 1, hold the lunge. Keep the body at the same height. We're going to bring the carriage in. We're going to send it away. Right knee bends in, right leg lengthens out. In with the carriage and out with the carriage. Lovely, guys. Oh, this feels so good, but burning at the same time. We've got 4 more like this. Think about getting the length every single time we press that carriage away. Last 2. And last one, then press your left heel down nice and heavy as you sweep the carriage in. Amazing, guys. Both feet onto the box now. Give the legs a good shake out, and then we're going to get rid of our box. We're going to stay with our blue spring now. We've got one more thing to do for the upper body. So you're going to take the hands to the front of the carriage, and the knees are going to come, actually the left knee is going to be into the center of the carriage. The right knee is going to come to the other side of the shoulder rest. So you want to make sure that you've got enough room to lengthen the spine. That's if you want to take the knees further back, then you can. Your right hand's going to reach back and you're going to take hold of the short loop. So make sure your left knee's like above the headrest, over to the middle side, and then your right knee is on the other side. You're going to keep pressing the carriage away with your left hand. Keep that length through that left arm. We're going to bend into our right arm and we're going to sweep it forward. So you press the arm forward, bend it back in. Press that arm forward and bend it back in here. I'm trying to keep the elbow at the same height. Just checking my alignment in the mirror here. As I press that arm forward and as I bend it back in nice and wide, I'm keeping the elbow high. Make sure that left hand keeps pressing that carriage away. We've got 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and last one. I'm going to hold it here. Final little challenge. I'm going to extend my left leg and I'm going to hold it together here. Arm and leg out for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Super tough. Final little challenge there. Bring the carriage back in. Place that strap back onto that hook. Give the arms a good shake out. I'm going to go straight to the other side. So I'm going to take my right knee down to the middle. I'm going to have my left knee over to the left side. Reach back and take the short loop into the left hand. My right hand's going to stay pressing the top of that carriage away. And then I'm going to bend into my left arm. Reach the fingertips forward. I'm going to press that arm forward and then I'm going to bend it back in. Keep the elbow wide. Shoot that arm forward. Bend it back in. Noticing if it feels any harder on this side. We've got 5. We've got 4. For 3. For 2. And last one, hold that arm forward. I'm going to extend my right leg and I'm going to hold it here. Final little challenge for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring that knee down. Close the carriage. Place that strap back onto the hook. Amazing, guys. Time for us to go into some core. We're going to change onto one medium spring now. So just one red spring. You can take off your light spring. So for me, that is the red. And the blue comes off. Come and lie onto my back now. Not too close to the shoulder rest. I'm going to reach back and take both of my short loops now. Extending the arms up, nice and long. Take my legs into a tabletop. Find that imprinted spine. I'm going to draw a nice deep inhale. As I exhale, I'm going to lower the arms down about an inch above the carriage. And then I'm going to lift them back up. Pressing the straps down as I lower the arms towards the carriage. And then I sweep them back up with control. On this next one, I'm going to add my chest lift. I'm going to look to the knees as I pump the arms down and then slowly look back towards the sky as I bring the head back down. Lifting my chest as I pump the arms forward and then lowering back down with control. Last one like this, and then I'm going to add the leg. So on this next one, I'm keeping the legs in tabletop as I lift the chest, but as I lower down, back down, I'm going to shoot that right leg over the foot bar. I'm then going to lift the chest, bring the legs back into tabletop, and then I'm going to lower that leg over the top of the foot bar as I lower everything back down. Four more like this. Just watch the heel on the left side. Make sure it stays level with the knee. And last one. Shoot that leg nice and long. Have a quick breather here, and then we're going to go into one more thing before we go over to our left side. So I'm going to take my arms up nice and long, and then I'm going to take both of my legs up towards the ceiling. I can keep the feet together just for now. I'm going to lower the arms down and lift the chest, look towards my knees, make sure the arms are about an inch above the carriage again. I'm going to lower the right leg down, keep the left leg where it is. As I sweep that leg up, the left leg's going to lower. Keep working with the breathing. Nice deep inhale, followed by an exhale. Keep pointing through the toes. Keep the legs nice and long. We've just got 6. We've got 5. We've got 4. Lift the chest a little bit higher. For 3. For 2. And 1. Bend the knees back in. It's really important to not lift the back. As you lower the legs down, if you feel like you are lifting your back at all, then just don't take the legs as low. We've got the left side to do now. Lengthen both arms up towards the sky. Keep that tension. Both legs come back into the tabletop. We're going to pump the arms down about an inch above the carriage. Both legs stay in the tabletop for now as we go into it. Lifting the chest as you look between the knees, and then lower the head back down. Arms working together the whole time here. Lifting the chest as I look between my legs, and then lower the head back down with control. I'm going to do a couple more like this before I add in the left leg. Just make sure both legs are keeping that strong 90-degree angle. And now I'm going to add the leg as I lower the head down. That leg lengthens over the top of the foot bar. Lift the chest as I pump the arms down. And then shoot that leg long again. Five more, and then we're done, guys. Try and lift the chest a little bit higher. And last one. And shoot that leg long. We made it, guys. Well done. Close the carriage. Place the straps back onto their hooks. Hug the knees in. Gently rock from side to side here. And then we're going to sit up. We're going to do one final stretch just to finish. A bit of a camel stretch here. So you can take your knees together and then separate them a little bit. Both toes, both feet tucked under, pressed up against the shoulder rest. And then from here, you can reach back and take hold of the other side of the shoulder rest. We're going to take the bum off the heels, shoot the hips forward, and we're going to hold our lovely extension. If it's hurting your neck, to look towards the sky or whatever's above you, then you can tuck the chin towards the chest a little bit and just hold it here. And then we're going to lower all the way back down. Take the arms together, hold them up, and then just flip the palms, take them up towards the sky, take them down to the left, back to the middle, and then to the right. and then back to the middle. And that is us done, guys. Amazing work. Let me know if you give it a go, and I will see you guys soon.